Need some fast, cheap, reliable MUT coins? Go to MMOXP.com and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below. Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is MADDENMONEYSHOT, sniffing out the Madden cheese. As always, got another video for you today out of the Saints playbook. I haven't put out any plays from the Saints in a very long time. I had the idea to put out a top 5 plays from the Saints, and I might do that in the future. But today, I'm going to be going over formation I never really touched on out of this particular playbook. Now, I did do some I-form close stuff out of the Raiders. I'll try to put a link in the description for that if you guys want to check that out. But ultimately, I never really touched on this stuff, at least not this year. So I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 plays out of the I-form close, depending on how long the video gets. If you guys want to see more stuff out of the Saints, let me know in the comment section. Hit the like button, let me know, and I'll do that next. Other than that, we're going to start off. The run play that I use the most out of this is probably the stretch. This is something that I've touched on in the past. I'm just going to knock the run plays out quick. So the stretch and the halfback sweep are probably the 2 best. So I'm going to put them in my audibles real quick. The inside zone's already in there. That's probably my best inside run. So like I said, let's knock these out first, and then we'll do some passing plays. So moving on, just picking random, I guess I picked the Falcons, so I guess random 4-3 is going to have to do. So as far as the stretch play goes, I'm glad I got this look at the very start. Because this is going to bring up the inside zone. If I continue with this stretch play, number one, these outside safeties that look like they're either blitzing or they're going to drop into hard flats, because I know that defense. They're either going to do one of those 2 things, making it pretty much impossible to get outside. So the inside zone is the play that I would flip to. I would either try to attack this gap because it's larger, or I could go to the strong side. It's a smaller gap, but I could go strong side and try to attack it between Cook. But like I said, I'll take this one inside here. Like I said, that's going to be the best way to go if you see a look like that where the outside is pretty much covered. Now, if the outside isn't covered, like right here, obviously if I flip it, something about this particular play, it doesn't always make sense to go to this side. You can see right here, like it's outside linebacker it looks like he might get unblocked, but realistically, a lot of times that tackle is going to shoot off and pick that guy up. But either way, like I said, you can make the easy read. You see the tight end's got outside leverage, so it's really simple. I could just easily take it this side, and you can see it actually gets shut down. Like I said, I typically would have went the other way. So a lot of times it may look like it's a better move to go to the tight end side, but I ultimately flip it more times than not. If you watch my gameplays, you've seen this play, whether I'm in the Raiders or the Saints, you've seen this play quite a bit. I also like to motion this guy out. Just because if you don't, a lot of times he'll get caught on the tackle. And I'm running like this as is, so maybe you can see that animation. But you can see right there, a lot of times he just gets caught on that guy. There he got off pretty quickly, but a lot of times he won't. So sometimes it's best to motion him out. So here's another scenario. Like I said, if I motion this guy out, you won't see that animation where he gets caught on the left tackle. It'll help him get outside just a lot quicker. You can see right there, if you're watching that at all, he definitely gets past a lot quicker if you do that. And like I said, I got a passing play that uses the exact same motion, so it won't give that away. So here's a scenario. The coverage safety, the free safety comes down the box. So that's definitely a scenario I want to run it to the normal side, to the strong side where the tight end is, get that extra block. And you can see this is going to be a very explosive play. I might be able to get a touchdown. Yeah, there we go. I'll call that a touchdown, even though it was a yard short. So let's move on to the next play. So the next play, like I said, the only other play in here running-wise that's any good is going to be the toss. Now, I'm not a huge fan of toss plays. I feel like when they brought out the X Factors, when they brought out pin and pull guru, if your running back doesn't have that, I feel like the blocking just doesn't work out. A lot of times these guys shoot in. I do feel like toss plays have gotten a little better lately. I have a gameplay coming out where I scored a monster touchdown on a toss play. You can see what I do right here. So I don't know if they, throughout the year, if they kind of mess with that a little bit. But at the beginning of the year, toss plays were really trash. And you can also flip this play the same way. Certain toss plays and certain formations you can't flip. This particular one you can flip. I'm not saying it's the best way to go. I think the stretch play is a little bit better. Flip to the weak side. But you can see, this is definitely, these are really the only run plays that I would suggest using. So on to some of the pass plays. I got some home runs in here. I got some, like I said, I could probably do a 2-part series out of this. So if this video goes long, like I said, hit the like button for more pass plays out of this. So very next play I'm going to do, one of my favorite plays is the drag wheel. That's kind of a dink and dunk play. I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment. Typically what I would do, I'd want to make sure that I have a good pass catching back at the fullback. This is what I was talking about when I said you can motion out the fullback in a pass play and it's going to look the same. There's a couple like that actually. I think there's a second one here too. Yeah, I'm going to be going over another one in a minute. So here's a play where, it's kind of cover specific, but I'm going to pick random anyway. because this particular play can do a lot of different things. So typically when I call this play is to attack a cover 3. This looks like it very well could be a cover 3, so hopefully it is, or a cover 1 man, which is even better, as I just wait for this running back to turn up and have a very big play. Almost got gone there. Could have made one more adjustment to make that a little bit better, but I didn't. So if it is a cover 1 man, the one more adjustment that I can make is I could streak in just to pull a cover 1 safety back that way, and then I would have had a touchdown there. But since I didn't do that, it is what it is. Like I said, it's there. If it's a cover 3 like that, I don't know if that was a cover 3 or not, but you can see how he gets open underneath the coverage. That's really the most important point of this play, is the running back / fullback. That's pretty much where I'm going all the time. Now, if I want to try to make this into a little bit more of a cover 3 play, streak and cook can help quite a bit. I don't know if this is actually a cover 3. Here's a cover 2. Like I said, that RB route, once he crosses the cover 2 area, once he crosses the cover 2 cornerback, it's also an open look. Like I said, if it's a cover 3, you could streak cook here, and that can help again get open over the middle too. So go ahead and we'll do this one more time. Like I said, this here looks like a, I don't know if it's another cover 2. Like I said, wait for that running back. That ball floated a little bit long, but you can see how, you have a lot of different options when it comes to this route. So let's do this one more time. Let's see if we can get that home run look one time. Looks like we have a man coverage, and there goes B. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what defense that is, but it looks like a cover 3. So this one here definitely looks like a cover 3 based off the single high safety. So let's see if this, oh, we got some outside heat here. And like I said, we have an easy one-play touchdown against cover 3. So like I said, that running back, people are going to be paying attention to that running back to the point where they're not going to see this over the top. So that's something that, this series of plays is going to draw a lot of attention. Your opponent's going to be using this running back quite a bit because it's going to be giving them a lot of problems. And then you have a second route going over the top, streaking over the top. That's going to definitely, be a very explosive play. So like I said, this play, it can do it all. So, moving on to the next play. So one more play using the exact same concept with the motion fullback. I also like to use the PA boot flow. Once again, kind of a cover 3 play, but we're going to pick random. So you're definitely going to see some of this stuff in gameplay in the future, by the way. So don't be distraught if you like the gameplays. They will definitely. I'm just going to try to do a couple of practices here and there. You know what I mean? So here we go. Like I said, motion this guy out. If it's a cover 3, I'm typically going to be looking at the fullback, but you can see right there. I mean, it looked like a man coverage, and he got beat pretty bad. But like I said, same thing. Motion. You know what I'm saying? Same as the previous pass plays, same as some of the run plays. You're not going to give away your look when you do this. And like I said, this is really what it's about. Just getting your running back into space, into the flats with a catch and run opportunity to get 5, 10, 15 yards. This is pretty much a single replay. I would say Thomas and Kamara are probably the best routes. As you can see right here, I mean, he's getting open into space once again. You just get him into the flats, get your playmaker the ball, and it's all about what you do after that. But it's not necessarily a home run play like some of the other plays. I like to streak cook every once in a while. I'm not sure if that really does a ton, but it helps for Ginn to get open as a better third option over the middle, because you can see he's pulling back. He's pulling back the safety. He's creating space. So that's pretty much the only adjustments that I would suggest you make on a play like this. So let's pick another home run play. This is really going to be just a cover 4 play. It's the PA Saints shot. Let's pick that. I don't even think I have a good cover 4 in this particular book. Let's see what we have here. So I'm going to use the cover 4 drop contain. That's the closest thing I have. So all you really have to do to make this play successful against cover 4 now is you just want to bring the safeties and the corners on the left side down. A flat route, a smoke route, a what do they call that? There's also another name for that. The hitch route. All that will work. Also, if I drag the tight end, it'll also have that effect. You just want to bring those guys down to coverage as low as possible, and then you can see how the B route here can get past. Now, I didn't quite have the speed that I wanted there. I don't know what happened, but we'll go ahead and do that one more time. Like I said, flat route, drag route, that's the way to go. So we just want to bring those guys down. Once I complete this, we'll go to practice mode and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I might have threw that a little bit early. The timing is very important when it comes to these cover 4 beaters. Now, if I had a little bit of a faster guy there too, the B route, you know what I mean? Like, he's okay, but if I had a little bit more speed, it'd be a much bigger window. But you can see how easy it is to sneak it past them once you do that. That particular play, I didn't even drag the tight end. You don't have to drag the tight end. It just makes it a little bit easier. So, watching the replay, like I said, you're just, like I said, I forgot to drag the tight end. Just kind of shot it off. Get you a little extra blocking, which is nice. But you really just want to bring these safeties down. They're about 5, 10 yards down lower than the the strong safety, which is why this play has success. And if I have a stronger arm, I could really lead it out and have even more opening than I did. So we're going to end the vid there. If you guys want to see more plays out of this particular formation, do me a favor, let me know in the comment section or hit the like button, and I'll do that next. Other than that, thanks for watching, man. Money out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.